Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a beginner Pilates workout. So as always, you don't need any equipment, just your mat, some water and a nice space to work out in. So let's get started. So we are going to start today's workout on all fours. So coming forward, facing any direction on your mat, you want to make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders. So just check yourself. Both hands and your knees are in line with your hips and you have a nice neutral spine all the way down your spine up to your head. So try not to drop your head or extend your head because your head is just an extension of your spine. So it makes things a little bit easier if you just keep it in line. And you want to make sure you're not overextending your spine or curving it under. We want to be nice and neutral. Saying that, to begin with, we are going to start with our cat-cow stretch. So you're going to extend your lower back, looking all the way up to the ceiling. Press your hands away from the floor, stretch your lower back, and then you're going to press all the way back through, curving your spine and looking all the way through your legs. Press into your hands. Good. You're going to take a deep inhale as you extend your lower back, looking all the way up. Take your time. And you're going to exhale as you look all the way through your legs. Good. Really take your time. Think about curving your spine, drawing a line. Good. And then exhale, looking all the way through your legs. Really press your hands away from the floor. Let's go for 3 more. Inhale as you look all the way up. Good. And exhale, tuck your pelvis under and squeeze your core, looking all the way through your legs. Good. Let's go for 2. Good. Really press the floor away each time. You have 1 more. Inhale, look all the way up. And exhale, look all the way through your legs. Really press. Good. Then coming back to your neutral spine. Good. From here, you're going to take your left leg nice and long and you're going to extend that leg behind you. You want to press out of your shoulders. Try not to slump down into your neck. Lift up and out of your shoulders. Extend your left leg super long. You're just going to lift it a few centimeters off the ground and lower, keeping your toes really pointed the whole time. Good. And keeping your spine neutral the whole time. What you don't want to do is interfere with your lower back and start to ruin your posture. Good. You want to keep a nice neutral spine. Extend that leg nice and long. Good. So you really want to point your toes. And think about me pulling your leg to the other side of the room. You want to think about having the longest leg possible. It's not about how high you can take your leg. It's about how long you can make your leg. Good. Squeezing your glutes. Turning on every single muscle in your leg. Good. It's up to you how much you feel the burn in these exercises, depending on how much you squeeze your muscles. Good. Making sure your core is nice and connected here as well. Squeeze your abdominals. Good. You have 8. Keep pointing your toes. 4, 7. Last 6. Last 5. Keep lifting up and out of your shoulders. 4, 4. Head in line with the spine. 4, 3. Last 2. And 1. You're going to keep that leg lifted and you're going to take your opposite arm to leg out in front of you. Try to squeeze your core, stay nice and stable. You're going to bring your knee in to touch your elbow. Squeeze your core as you bring them both in and then take your time, extend your arm and leg out to center. Good. Again, making sure that when you extend the leg out, your spine stays nice and neutral. Good. Keep pressing the opposite hand into the floor. That's going to really help stabilize your core. Good. You may wobble a little bit. That's totally normal. Just squeeze your core really hard as you bring your elbow in to meet that knee. Good. Use your abdominal muscles. Nice. Keep breathing here. You just have 8. 4, 7. Just like your leg, you want to make your hand as long as possible as well. Tense your fingertips. 4, 5. 4, 4. Good. Last 3. 4, 2. Last 1. Extend everything out and take really small pulses. Lift your arm up and your leg up. Good. Keep breathing here. Just 8. Squeeze your core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything back down. Open your knees nice and wide and press back to child's pose. Good job. Good. From here, you're going to come all the way up into your press-up position. So your knees are going to be together and your toes are going to be off the ground. Your hands are in line with your shoulders. Your spine is neutral again, and you're squeezing your core. Good. You're going to take an inhale at the top, and you're going to exhale. Lower your chest down to the floor, keeping your elbows into your waist. Good. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale to push all the way up. Good. Try and get as low as you can. But even if you're only dropping a few centimeters, it's better than nothing. So just keep pushing. Squeezing your core and keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Don't let them fly out to the side. Good. You just have 5. Last 4. Keep pointing your toes, squeezing your core. Good. Belly button to spine. 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good. And coming all the way up. We are going to repeat our first exercise on the first side. So I'm just going to scoot round so you can see my leg, but you can stay in the same position. So I'm coming round to the other side, keeping my hands in line with my shoulders again, and my knees in line with my hips. Good. Nice neutral spine, and my core is engaged. I'm going to make my right leg long this time. Point the toes and squeeze all the muscles in that leg. I'm just going to lift and lower, keeping my spine nice and still. Good. Pressing out of my shoulders, trying not to hunch down like this, like we're resting. All of your body should be working. Squeezing all your muscles. Good. Head in line with the spine. Good. Keep breathing here. Nice. Point those toes. Imagine me pulling your leg all the way to the back of the room. Make your leg nice and long. Stretching from your head one direction to your toes in the other direction. Good. Tapping the floor really lightly. Good. Squeeze those muscles. You have 8, 7. Last 6. 4, 5. Last 4. 4, 3. 2. And 1. Hold that leg long. You are going to take your left arm now, so your opposite arm to leg again. Reach the fingertips all the way out. Squeeze your core. Bring your knee into your elbow. Really press this opposite hand away into the floor to stabilize your core. Good. Bring everything in. Pause in the center to squeeze. Then take everything out. There's nothing worse than rushing through these exercises. You want to really take your time. Squeezing your core and getting all those little muscles woken up. Good. Just keep breathing. Bring everything in. 4, 8. 4, 7. Last 6. Keep going. Just 5. Lifting out of your shoulder. 4, 4. Last 3. 4, 2, you're going to hold on this last one and take those small pulses. Good. Just breathe here, really small. Squeeze your core. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come all the way back. Press back to child's pose one more time. Reach your hands forward and let your chest drop in between your legs. Good. That's it. From here, you're going to come all the way up and you're going to press up, lifting your knees off the ground and press up into your downward facing dog. So take your hips up to the sky. Feel that nice stretch down the backs of your legs. Good. And from here, you're going to drop all the way down, bending your knees, but don't let your knees touch the ground. So you should feel your core switch on. Good. Your hands are in line with your shoulders still. So hips to the sky, stretch your legs. And bend through your legs, squeezing your core, and then take it all the way up again. Stretch through the backs of your legs. Good. Squeeze your core, press your hands away from the floor, and your knees stay lifted the whole time. Good. Just keep breathing here. Good. Squeezing your core, squeezing your glutes, all your muscles should be working. Good job. We have 8. Keep breathing. 4, 7. Exhale to lower. Last 6. 4, 5. Good. Your lower abdominals should be really working now. 4, 4. Last 3. 4, 2. Last 1. You're going to bend your knees and you're going to stay here. Just squeeze your core with your knees nice and bent. In your square position, keeping your hips nice and square to the floor and your spine is neutral. Head in line. Just breathe here for 8. 7. Squeeze your core. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly, slowly drop your knees. Good. Grab a quick drink if you need one. And then we're going to turn around and you're going to lay on your back. So just scooch to the front of your mat. Place your hands on the backs of your legs and roll all the way down through your spine. Good. Place your hands on the floor next to you and you are going to feel your spine in your mat. So we want to make sure that your spine is in an imprinted position. So you're going to tilt your pelvis backwards. Feel your lower back touch the floor and then you're going to tilt your pelvis forward and that's going to create this gap in the floor. Good. And then take it all the way back and forward. So you're just going through this rocking motion, tilting backwards and forwards. Good. It should feel really quite nice for your lower back. This is just to help you figure out the differences between the positions of your spine. Good. So when I tell you to be in an imprinted position, it means your lower back is touching the floor. So from here, your spine is going to be in an imprinted position and your hands are going to be by your side. You're going to squeeze your glutes on the floor and you're going to roll your spine all the way up off the floor into your shoulder bridge position, squeezing your glutes. Breathe at the top and then exhale, come all the way down again, 1 vertebrae at a time. So you're going to feel that spinal wave. You're going to feel your spine touching the floor 1 vertebrae at a time. So keep your glutes engaged the whole time. Lift your spine off the floor 1 vertebrae at a time, squeezing your glutes. Pull your heels towards your bum. That's going to help engage all down the backs of your legs. And then slowly lower your spine back onto the ground, but don't lose that control and the squeeze of the glute. And again, lift all the way up. Good. You don't want to lift too high like this because then you're just going to hurt your lower back. You want to be in a nice flat position from your thighs all the way down to your chest and then take it all the way down to the floor. Good. Keep going like this. Keep those glutes engaged. Good. Keep squeezing. Even when you reach the bottom, I don't lose that squeeze in my glutes. I keep them engaged the whole time. Good. I can really feel my hamstrings working because I'm tensing all down the backs of my legs. And I'm thinking about pulling my heels towards my glutes. Good. We're going to lift here for 8. Keep breathing. 4, 7. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale at the top for 6. Keep that squeeze and tension the whole time. 4, 5. Last 4. 4, 3. Last 2. On this last one, you are going to hold at the top. This time, you're going to lower your hips halfway down to the floor. Don't let your bum touch the mat. And lift. Good. You're going to keep that squeeze the whole time. Hopefully, your glutes are starting to switch on by now. So squeeze your bum the whole time. Visualize your heels coming towards your glutes. Good. So you don't touch the mat. You come halfway down and lift. Good. Just keep breathing here. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. You have 8. Good. 4, 7. Last 6. 4, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 4. Your hips lift in one square plane. You don't tilt to the side. 4, 2. Good. Last 1. You're going to hold at the top. From here, you're going to march your feet off the ground, keeping your hips completely still. Don't rock side to side. Keep your hips square. You're going to squeeze your left heel into the ground and slowly lift your right heel up into your tabletop position where your knee is in line with your hip. and slowly place it back down without tilting your hips from side to side. So the slower you move, the easier it is to control your hips from moving. Good. Making sure you press your opposite foot into the floor. That's going to really help to stabilize you. Good. This is really good for your deep core muscles here. So lifting that leg into your tabletop position, keeping the knee in line with the hip. Good. Try not to bring that knee all the way into the stomach. It's just in line with the hip. Good. You have 8 like this. Keep squeezing your glutes. 4, 7. Keep breathing. Last 6. Move nice and slowly. 4, 5. Last 4. Point those toes. Lots of tension all the time. 4, 3. 4, 2. And 1. Good. Carefully place that foot back down and roll down through your spine. Bring your knees into your chest and squeeze them all the way in. Rock side to side if you need to. Good. And from here, you are going to place your feet back on the floor. And remembering the spinal positions that we spoke about before, we're going to keep our spine in imprint. So I want you to feel that your lower back is pressed into the mat the whole time. From here, you're going to place your hands on the backs of your head, keeping your fingers interlaced and your elbows are nice and wide. You're going to squeeze your core. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lift your chest off the floor, looking all the way through your legs. Keep your head heavy in your hands. Inhale at the top and lower back down. Good. Take a deep inhale and exhale to lift. Squeeze in your core. Think about closing your rib cage. That's going to help you get your shoulders off the mat. And then lower all the way back down. I don't want you to think about bringing your chin into your chest like this. No, your neck stays nice and long in line with your spine, and then you lower all the way back down. So your head remains heavy the whole time. Squeeze and lift. Keep your elbows nice and wide. Inhale at the bottom and exhale to lift. Squeeze. Good. The higher you lift and the more you squeeze, the more you're going to feel your abdominals working. Good. Keep breathing. You have 8. Good. So think about lifting from your chest, squeezing your rib cage together. Good. 4, 7. Last 6. Last 5. Try to lift a little bit higher each time. 4, 4. Move nice and slowly. Slowly lift and slowly lower. 4, 3. 4, 2. Last 1. Squeeze at the top and then slowly lower back down. Good job. From here, keep your hands interlace behind your head. You're going to bring your right leg up to a tabletop position like we did before, with your knee in line with your hip and your left leg joined. So try not to bring your knees over your stomach. You want to keep them in line with your hips. Keep your head heavy in your hands and your lower back imprinted into the ground. You're going to slowly lower your right leg with a straight leg. Don't let it touch the ground. And then bring it back to tabletop. Lower your left leg. Extend it all the way down. And lift up. Good. Inhale at the top. Exhale to lower, making your legs super long. And inhale back. Good. Point those toes. Lots of tension in the leg. You should feel your lower abdominals are really working here. Good. Take a deep breath. Exhale to lower all the way down without touching the ground. Keep squeezing your core. Take your leg as low as you can without your lower back lifting. If your lower back does start to lift, then just keep your leg a little bit higher. Don't take it so low. That's absolutely fine. You have 8. 4, 7. Last 6. Last 5. 4, 4. Last 3. 4, 2. Last 1. Keep these legs in this position. Keep your hands interlaced behind your head with your elbows wide. You're going to lift your chest and twist over to the right. Take your elbow to knee. And then swap. Good. Again, that extended leg does not touch the floor. Good. Twist all the way over. Try not to rock side to side. Really control your core here as you twist your elbow from one side to the other. Good. Your abdominals should be on fire by now after your previous workout. Good. You just have 8. Keep breathing. 7. Exhale. 6. Keep your elbows wide. 5. Really twist. 4, 4. 4, 3. 2. And 1. Good job. Hug your knees into your chest and just rock side to side if you need to for a quick second. Good. From here, you're going to place your hands on the backs of your legs and you're going to rock all the way up to seated, and then you're going to swing your legs around. We are going to finish with some plank work, okay? So you can either do your planks on your forearm or on your hand. It's up to you, whatever your preference is. I'm going to be doing it on my hands. So hands in line with your shoulders, wherever you are. You want to step your legs all the way out behind you, squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, and press your shoulders away from your ears. So I don't want to see you slumped. Really lift up and out. Good. From here, you are going to take your right leg off the floor a few centimeters without moving your hips, and your left leg up. Good. So just alternating legs, lifting one and the other. Keep squeezing your glutes and your core without rocking side to side. Keep your hips completely square to the floor. Just lift the leg a tiny little bit. Nothing crazy. Just keep breathing here. You're almost finished with the class. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2. Last one, you're going to hold your plank, guys. Just breathe. Squeeze your core. Make sure your head is in line with your spine. Don't drop it. Squeeze your glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop your knees all the way down. Keep your hips to the sky and stretch your arms all the way forward. Good, and breathe. Enjoy the stretch. Good, taking a deep breath here. And then slowly walk your hands all the way in, and you're going to come and face center. Good, so you're just going to cross your legs in front of you, and you're going to place your left hand on the ground, and your right hand reaches all the way up and over, keeping your chest facing forward, and try not to let this knee come up. You want to push it down. If it does start to come up, then just lift your body a little bit higher. Good, keep breathing here. Feel a nice stretch down the side of your body. Good. And reach all the way up and over to the other side. Right hand reaches the floor and left hand reaches all the way over. Fingertips nice and long and your chest is straight forward. Good, just breathe. Good, and reach all the way up. You're going to take one last breath here. Take a deep inhale, look all the way up to the sky. And bring it all the way down. Well done, guys. You are finished. Well done on completing the workout. I hope you enjoyed today's Beginner Pilates class. If you have any requests for particular classes, please just leave a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you soon. Thank you.